Alright, this video is on medal stripping in sports, and I think, so there's a bunch of people, I've encountered the sabotage kind of athletes in my career, especially, it's more common in like competitive settings. I didn't pursue like sports in college, or like a collegiate competition. I did a club sport, intercollegiate, but it wasn't like, it's not like NCAA, which is can foster a toxic culture, in the United States anyway. And so just, it's an interesting thing, especially if, like people are tampering with evidence after the fact, to be like, oh look, this person from a decade ago might have doped, and really, like, you should go look at it. But really they've just kind of spiked the person's sample or whatever with something after the fact, so they get stripped of a medal. I think to deal with the petulant, spoiled brat children that do stuff like that, I think it's actually a really simple solution. And like my solution, if I ever were to be a competitive athlete, I'd follow up on this if I were ever applied. So like, the solution I have is, if somebody's stripped of their medals, nobody gets new medals. That is entirely fair. And why is it fair? So let's take, I'm not going to say the Olympic Games, because that's not really a sporting competition for me. It just doesn't appeal to my tastes. So let's take like a swimming international championship, so like a world championships meet in swimming, which is different than the Olympic Games. They're actually called world championships. And so let's take one of those. Let's say somebody wins a silver medal, and then after the fact, the people who put on the meet, so maybe FINA, if it's a world championships meet, is an acronym, FINA, and so let's say they strip somebody of their medal. Like, so let's say somebody who comes in 4th place is like, you know what, we really want that bronze medal. This person, maybe they tied for a silver medal. There are 2 people who want silver medals. They're like, you know what, we just want a medal. We're gonna protest this. So they protest it, and then people are like, you know what, yeah, let's strip this other people of their medal. And then they give the people who didn't even make the podium a medal, the people who had finished 4th. And that's unfair to everybody. And it really, where it's frustrating as an athlete, a competitor, and I don't really support that choice, is, what about me? Like, I don't want to be given, like, I came in, like, let's say I'm the person in 4th place. First off, I want it protested. So let's say they did find something after the fact, like like if it's a swimming competition, let's say the swimmer swam out of order, and they're like, oh, we didn't catch that at the time it happened, but we want to give you finished 4th, and we want to give you a bronze medal now. Hell no. Like, are you kidding me? I finished 4th. I didn't finish 3rd. You know how much that devalues my time and the work that I did to get 4th place? I don't want some medal that's been stripped from somebody else. Just like, no, it devalues. Why even hold a competition if after the fact you could just continue that train all the way down the line till the person who came in 30th place has the gold medal, right? It's a very causal, very real thing where, okay, essentially everybody's like, you know what, let's all protest so everybody gets the medal at some point in time. It's very real, and it's like, it happened, right? It happened once, it happens again, that can happen. And so it's kind of like, maybe that's part of why I haven't pursued competitive sports, is nobody has standards. Like, if somebody's stripped for a medal from doping, nobody should get that medal. Nobody should be rewarded. I guess I just have too high of a standard for sporting competitions. That's why I haven't, in part, pursued hey, I might not even be good enough for like international competitions if I did pursue something wholeheartedly. It's not, I don't know. But it is frustrating. I've been in competitive environments, and I was in a #1 program for graduate school and stuff like that, and it's just kind of like, we had different standards. Like, if something's taken away, it's not given to somebody else. That's just, it's unfair to everybody. And do I want to compete in a competition that rewards medals like that? So okay, a bunch of people get a bunch of medals, then it happens again 5 years down the road, and again 5 years down the road, and then everybody gets a medal, and everybody's stripped of a medal, except for the people who came in last place, technically, in the end. So then maybe that makes the people who come in last place really happy, because they're like, hey, I'm gonna be the one with the gold medal in the end. But yeah, so that's my suggestion, or not a suggestion, it's a, if I ever were to compete, I would implement my own solution. Like if someone came to me and was like, you placed 4th, or you got you got the silver medal and we want to give you the gold medal, because this other person is just like, hell no, I didn't earn that. I earned the medal I got at the time. If you want to be taken seriously as an organization and you want your sporting event to be taken seriously, then get it right at the time, not after the fact. Just crappy standards in sporting events these days.